I don't find it fair that I had to pay for gas for my car so you can test it. On today's episode of Eversincers, we had a situation where a prospect brought a vehicle in for a power steering concern. When the vehicle was dropped off, it was low on fuel. When the vehicle was brought around for our technicians to test, they went ahead and let us know that the vehicle was low on gas. We asked the customer if they would approve $40 of fuel so we could top off their vehicle and continue to test it, which we got an approval for, and then we continued testing the vehicle.
Yeah, boy.
Come to find out that we had a bad power steering pump. We went ahead and contacted the customer, everything got approved, power steering pump got installed, got bled, and the vehicle was ready to go back on the road. Fast forward over the weekend, come in on Monday, and the client shows up. When the client shows up, he wasn't too happy. What ended up happening was when the job was complete and the vehicle was road tested, we do a very thorough road test. We do about 5 to 6 miles of driving, stop and go, rough roads, and highway. When we did so, everything was working perfectly fine, at which point we decided to release the vehicle. Unfortunately, it seemed that something happened over the weekend. When my technician went out on a road test with the client, he was able to verify that the steering wasn't where it should be. So we asked the customer to drop the vehicle off so we can retest and see what's going on. Immediately at that point, we get confronted with, this is unfair, and I want you guys to reimburse me my fuel for the car. Well, first off, the vehicle had no fuel, so we needed fuel in the car the Friday before so we can actually road test the car. Now the customer is wanting a refund for that fuel.
Listen, look, and listen, and learn.
Fortunately, nobody's warranty actually covers fuel. That's just part of life. We do, however, stand behind our actual work. At that point, we started going through service information. We ran through everything that service information recommends for the bleeding procedure, but we were still getting a lot of bubbling. That means we still had air in the system. We found a specialty tool that we can apply to the actual power steering to create a vacuum as we bleed it. So we went ahead and ordered that tool. I reached out and talked to the customer, let them know that I was going to order said tool. When I did so, again, I got hit with, this is unfair. You guys should be reimbursing me my fuel. You guys should also be paying for all my transportation everywhere I need to go because you guys were the ones who didn't deliver on my car.
Damn!
And what I told the client was we delivered a car that was fully functional and we were fully confident that everything was where it needed to be, which when we released the vehicle. Now, keep in mind, I completely understand where he's coming from. You know, fortunately, vehicle had to stay here so we can fix that issue. It was something that was unforeseen. Our normal test drive didn't pick it up. So it was something that progressed over a period of time. It took 3 days before he actually noticed anything. So between that time, he had to have added more fuel in the car to continue to drive it for 3 days. The moral of the story, guys, is if you guys have to take your car over to a shop, just make sure that there's at least 1/4 of a tank in the vehicle. Don't expect the shop to have to put gas in it for you. And if they do, please make sure that you understand the fact that it's not our car. It's not their car. They're simply doing a service for you. Your vehicle needs to be in a condition where they can actually do said service or testing for you, which includes fuel. So make sure you guys have fuel in the car, not only for the shop, but also remember, if you're running your fuel tank low, your fuel pump's overheating and you can cause damage.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Another story of the Eversincers. Vehicle is gone, no further concerns with it, and client was, I don't know, happy or not. From what he told our customer service rep, his whole goal was to get that money back. So again, guys, Oscar Gomez from Master Auto Care, just sharing with you guys some crazy stories that we see as service advisors and auto repair shops in the great state of California. See you guys on the next one.